Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. It's Maggie. This is Moon Directed. Welcome to this channel where we work with energy cycles to see how we can best utilize them to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. This video is going to cover the sun sign season of Capricorn, December 21st through January 19th. Before I get started, I want to take a moment to thank you so much for being there for me this year, standing by me and connecting with me through COVID and through my spiritual healing journey and still being here. So that is awesome. So your comments, some people emailed me, just all of the generosity of your time and energy and love was really appreciated this year. So thank you for that. I want to thank you also for your likes and your comments and your subscribes. If you are subscribed, I would like to invite you, if you haven't already done so, to hit the notification bell and select all. Then you will be notified, hopefully, when I go live. I go live on Monday nights now, every Monday nights from 7 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. for Moon Day Night Live. And this week, on the 21st, we'll be pulling cards for this energy of Saturn and Jupiter moving into Aquarius at the solstice. While we've also got the sun is moving into Capricorn, and so there's lots of transitional energy, and it's a good time to like pull a special card for that. So I'm going to use one of my very special decks for that, and we'll pull cards for each sign, and then we will take questions. When I say we, that's my spirit guide team and I. The royal we. Hold on. I got to unplug it for a second. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then next week on the 28th, we are going to pull cards for health, love, wealth, and destiny for the year ahead. So if you would like to come and do that, I will do that for the collective signs. And then if you are in the chat, I will do it for the individual sign. And, for you individually, I'll pull the 4 cards and see what we get for you. Just a little bit of guidance. Those will be the questions I'll be taking. We'll just be pulling those cards. So if you'd like to do that, come and join us. It's from 7 to 9:30 p.m. I also am really excited to announce and let you know that I am going to be starting a class. It will be meeting every month, 4 times a month. So every Saturday we'll be meeting starting on January 9th through the 19th of June. So it's 6 months, and we're going to do Discover Your Destiny. The details will be the details. I can almost speak. The details are on the community section of my channel. So go and check those out. And if it's something that's of interest to you, then sign on up. And let's see here. What else do I have going on? So, I was just thinking, you'll probably have to email me and then we'll do the sign up. Okay, so we'll do it that way. I just realized something. All right, so here we go. So this is your energy for the overall for this month. You have a lot of healing energy. You have the lily. So let's get into it and see what's going on for you. All right, if you've never been here before, he belongs over here. Although I kind of like him there since you have healing energy happening. Okay, so this is the key to the situation: past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. I will clarify for you, but the healing energy, this lily has the root chakra and the sacral chakra and the solar plexus energy in it, and it's opening up. So this is opening up to your self-empowerment. This is opening up to your self-empowerment through balancing of your lower chakras. So root chakra is feeling safe and secure. For the male, that would be your male genitals. For the female, the sacral chakra is your sexuality area. And so, but that's also the area of sacred sexuality. This is the area of creativity. This is the area of really connecting to what is of value to you. And then the empowerment as it opens out, and you notice it's really red, and then there's orange, and the empowerment is out here. This is the healing of your empowerment of your self-esteem and self-worth. This is shining. This is being willing to shine your light out there and really blossom. So pretty interesting overall energy there. So this could be in a relationship, or this could be just with you personally as you prepare for moving forward and what it is that your goals and your dreams are in regards to feeling safe and secure, creative, and empowered, setting up the tone for the year ahead. Okay, so here in the center we have abundance in the heart space. Some of you are definitely either getting ready for a relationship, or you are stepping things up in a relationship. This is in flow with spirit. This is abundance in all forms, but it's in the space of the heart. So for some of you, this could be a creative project that you're just like finally getting in flow with, and you really want to take this forward and move things forward, and you're being encouraged to, yes, go for it. You're in flow with spirit, following the guidance. I mean, they are moving quickly. They are moving quickly. So that is great. So what have you been thinking a lot about? Oh, wow. So this is something you've been thinking about for a while. Now, for some of you, this is about getting pregnant. We have the stork. The stork is a long way to change. It does kind of have this time frame of around 9 months for me. But when I see these children moving forward, it could be a new idea, a new creative idea that's progressing forward. And it may take, some time to bring it all the way to completion. But start now. In the area of transformation. Wow. Okay, so you have the flowers. This is, how do you transform this situation? You start looking for the beauty. This is everyday gratitude. This is everyday counting your blessings. This is noticing the good stuff. This is looking for and finding the joy and the beauty in life. This is being willing to share it with others, right? Because flowers are great for yourself, but people oftentimes will buy them and gift them to other people. This is a bouquet that's been gathered. And so this is about definitely counting the blessings in your life that have been gathered. And if you notice, there's another lily there in the center. So this is the healing energy of this. There's so much pink. This is definitely around the heart chakra, and then a little bit of purple of the third eye chakra, but all this green of healing the heart energy. So the transformation is through healing your heart space, through counting your blessings, and recognizing how abundant you are. Okay, that's why we have the fish there. So this is, if you gather and start counting your blessings, this is how you heal whatever you're feeling insecure about, by noticing what is really good, and then that allows you to become in flow with spirit. Whatever this is that you're doing, there are some challenges ahead. You'll be thinking about them coming out of the month. I always want you to remember the energy of Capricorn is the energy of the sea goat. So it's a mountain goat. It climbs mountains. It scales them just fine, and it also navigates the water, right? The fish tail on it. So navigating with ease by being in flow. And so there's a path here. There is a path through this mountain pass that she is on, and she is surrounded by spirit. So counting your blessings, noticing the help and the guidance that you have will get you there safer, faster, higher. Okay, I just heard higher. So higher. Okay, so for some of you, wow. Okay, so for some of you, this is higher education. For others of you, this is a higher sense of well-being, or raising your living standard higher, which could, again, be the education anyway. But there's a sense of confidence and awareness in your ability that you can manage things. So raising your self-esteem higher. In the heart space, I jumped ahead. We're going to put that back. Okay. Wow. Okay. So some of you've really been wondering whether or not you are going to be accepted. into a program, into a new job situation. You've been waiting on information from some kind of a source that determines your future. It has an impact on what's next. It's like this piece of information that you needed and you've been very anxiously waiting. Okay, I don't know if you ever saw the Peanuts cartoon where he's laying in the mailbox and he's got his head sticking out of it, like waiting for the postal carrier to bring him some news. That is what this feels like. Like you've been anxiously waiting for, when is this going to arrive information? In the heart center moving forward, we have the yin energy, the feminine receptive energy of receiving. So I think you do receive the information that you are looking for, but in the meantime, count your blessings. Because whatever this is, it's a new journey. It's a new journey with a lot of unknowns to you, a lot of things you don't know. So if you're starting a new career, if you're starting a new place to live, if you're starting a new curriculum, there's a lot of unknowns, but you feel very spiritually guided. Be open to receiving in the heart space, listening to your intuition and being in flow with spirit. The obstacle in the past has been, loyalty. Okay. So for some of you, it was a really hard choice or decision to leave an organization or a school or a place of work or a community. And so maybe you stayed longer than you wanted to or should have. Oh, should have is such a horrible way to put it. I just feel this resistance to leaving. Because that's where your friends are, that's where your family is, that's where, whatever. There's something that's been holding you in that place that has to do with a sense of loyalty. Oh, here, look, you are still waiting. Currently, you're waiting. Look, the burden is waiting. She's just sitting there, like, waiting so long that the flowers are growing up around her. And it's been a burden, this waiting. So while you're waiting for whatever this is that you desire to come in, to allow you can do some real healing work for yourself by regularly counting your blessings. So for instance, you can do a joy journal where you write down things that you're grateful for at the end of the day. But if you're like me, I have one that I started and it's really, at the end of the day, I'm so tired. So what I started doing was paying attention and noticing in the moment. And this is something you can do easily. So for instance, if I'm running late, and instead of cursing the red lights, I choose to go, oh, that one was green, thanks. So then when I have to sit at a light, but I know that I already got like 3 green lights, and so that's not a big deal. And so it's kind of one of those things where you start noticing the good stuff. And then, I notice also when I start counting the green lights, I end up with way more of them. So it, encourage spirit along. Whatever this is that comes in, yes, there is going to be a rough, I don't want to say rough. What's the word I'm looking for here? A lot of work. Okay. A lot of work isn't necessarily rough, but it is challenging. It is challenging. It is going to require effort. This, what's funny? So Saturn is moving into Aquarius, and Aquarius is, the air sign, and Saturn is represented by the mountain goat. And I really feel like in order to traverse, that is the Saturn in Aquarius, is like being able to climb the mountains to get up to the rarefied air, and it'll be totally worth the effort. Because then you start to create stability. And look how happy. She's happy dancing with her stability, with her anchor there. Like there's safety, there's security. And her wings are the same color as this healing. I really think you can do a lot of healing work to set yourself up for the next stage of your life this month by taking time to stop and smell the roses, as they say, to stop and count your blessings. Just pay attention. Instead of being bored, oh my gosh, oh, I know, Sagittarius, sitting still is not easy, right? You're a fire sign. You want to go. But instead of just sitting there being bored, look around at all these flowers that are planted there and start counting them. Start noticing them. Go, wow, that is really beautiful. Start being appreciative of where you are in the moment, because she's in a really beautiful space and she looks completely miserable. So to really help you get in flow with spirit, it is going to be about gratitude this month. Okay, so you have trust in the unknown. That is this. Trust in the unknown. You can't see everything. You will have a higher vantage point in spirit. Those little fairies around her can fly up higher and they can see what needs to be done. So trust in the unknown. Trust that you are being guided by spirit. And you have a kind of a timing card. And okay, this is my third video, but all three of them have had a timing card show up in it, and you have summer. So whatever summer means to you, but here in the Northern Hemisphere, you know, that's the summer solstice, which is like 6 months away. So, and otherwise you'd be in the middle of summer. So it would be, it'd be just starting. So either it's coming really fast or you're about 6 months out or so from this energy. So it says bask in joy and light. So consistent, disciplined action. That's Capricorn. Putting in the work right now. Gathering your flowers, counting your blessings, trusting in the security that's coming in will help you to get there. In a relatively short amount of time. It may not seem like that. But it gets here before you know it. Distracting yourself with something positive and creative and beautiful while you're waiting. Oh my gosh, they are doubling down on this. You have the bee. Okay, so here we have this honeybee showing up, right? And here you have the bee again. Another honeybee. And it says, spread heart healing with joy. That's what this is. This is you counting the blessings, and then you have listen intently to understand. So listening intently to spirit is what it feels like. You know, she's sitting here. It looks like she's just receiving in the quiet around nature. So there is a need to listen to Father Sky, listen and receive. Like we have the bird here and the bird here. There's this energy again of this healing. Lots of lower chakra energy here. It seems to be emphasis though on your sacral chakra. So really spending some time allowing yourself to be creative. Like don't be bored, go do something, create something. You know, find something to do that entertains you while you're waiting for this information and this guidance and this next step, and then trusting that it's coming. And I feel like with this is the outcome card that I think Aquarius season will bring next steps to you, right? Because she's already moving forward here. And so, yeah, you're thinking about it and you're receiving, but here there's a lot of stability that comes in. And you can see the ship coming in. And so I feel like you'll start to see the path forward. So you have here, if you are looking to, can I afford to do this? So grant funding, scholarships, loan application, any kind of, if you're waiting anxiously for a payout of some kind of money to come in, you have successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So if you haven't been looking for alternative ways to fund whatever this is, and you're like thinking, well, how do I get this flow of abundance into my life? Do a little research. That's something that can keep you busy. Because bees harvest, right? They go and they fly from flower to flower. There's so much emphasis on the flowers. They go and they gather the pollen and they bring it back and they turn that into the honey, right? And so to get to the sweetness, it requires consistent, disciplined action of seeking out. So if you are seeking this funding, you have to show up. You can't just sit there and snap your fingers and think it magically appears. Oh, okay. So 2020 was a year where Spirit was like moving all the pieces around on the puzzle board, right? They're like rearranging everything. And now it's like there's all these puzzle pieces laying around. And to create the picture you want, you have to go and you have to go and pick them out. You have to put it together. You have to do the work. 2020, Spirit was organizing things, getting things ready. It was like setting up for the puzzle making party of the universe. Like the world is going to be rewriting their futures this year. They're going to be creating them. They're going to have to sort through and pick out what they want to create, what they want to have to move forward. And so you have to do the work this year. Like 2020, we all had to sit on our thumb. Well, not everybody. Some people were like overworked. But there was a lot of people that sat around going, is this going to ever end? I'm like, so is this ever going to end? The answer is yes. Now. So now is the time when you start looking at the new paradigm where you go, okay, so these are the changes I have to make. These are the shifts I have to make. I need that. I don't need any, but I need that piece. And maybe you just start by filling out the border. Maybe you aren't even really sure what the final picture is going to look like, but you start taking those baby steps where you start looking for the little pieces that you need. I need this, I need that. And then you wait and you start filling in the picture as you go. Now is the time. Okay, so no more sitting around. 2021 is the time of change. And even if you can't fully jump into whatever it is, even if there's like a lag to catch up, even if it feels like a slow start, there's a lot of mental stuff going on, figuring it out, putting it on paper, counting your blessings, looking for the avenues and the resources that you have available to you. Asking for, listening, being open to, receiving the guidance that you got because it's coming in. There needs to be an awareness on your part that it's there. That's all. So tune in. Tune in. All right, I'm going to get you one last card here. And again, I really want to invite you to come and hang out with me on Monday Night Lives, 7:30 to 9 p.m. I hope I didn't say that wrong before. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. And if you're interested in this, in the Discovering Your Destiny course, I encourage you to go. It's very affordable. I wanted to make it very affordable. So go and check it out, and I will. Oh, I love that. And I will see you soon. Look what you got. What is this one? Oh, okay, yes. We're going to start with this one. All is well. I surrender to my inner guidance. It is fine. You are fine. You don't need to be bored. You are fine. Listening to your inner guidance is going to direct you to where you need to go, and you have inspiration. Is that the mountain? Start filling in the picture. I am receiving divine inspiration right now, and it's coming through your heart space. That's where you're going to find it. It's in the heart space. All right? Exciting stuff, Sagittarius. Really excited for you. Capricorn season's the second house, right? What you value, self-esteem, self-worth. That's what's going on here. You're right on time. You're doing fine. Just keep moving forward. All right. I will talk to you soon. You take care.